In this video lecture, we are going to discuss one of the most important topics in data structures, and that is queue. So first off, we'll start with the definition. Queue is an abstract data type, means it is not present in the computer. It's not predefined, it is defined by the user itself, and it is open and accessible at both ends, and which follows the first in first out method. So the most important part of this definition is the first in first out method. This is what makes queue what is it. So I'll start by explaining this method. So a real life example of the first in first out method can be any queue. Like you go to watch a movie, and there you have to stand in a queue in order to get the movie ticket. So here the person who gets in first, who gets on time, gets the movie ticket first, and the person who is standing last in the queue will get the movie ticket last. So in the same way, the data that is inserted first will be displayed out first. For example, we have random numbers, and this is the first number we inserted, this is the second number we inserted, and this is the third number we inserted. So in the queue, this number, this 12, is the front of the queue and will get displayed first, and this is the rear end of the queue, the last number we inserted, and it would be accessed the last. Now we come to an important part of queues: insertion and deletion. So where would the insertion and deletion would take place? So let us consider the example for buying a movie ticket again. We have random 3 to 4 persons. Here is the ticket counter. So as soon as the person gets his or her ticket, he moves out, and another person joins in this queue. So what is happening? This was the front of the queue, this was the rear of the queue. So here, once this person has received his ticket, he will move out, and the new person will be the part of this queue now. So we can say that insertion is at the rear of the queue and deletion is at the front. So this is the concept of insertion and deletion in queue. So now, instead of real life example, I am going to explain the concept of insertion and deletion using actual data. So in a queue program, mostly instead of insertion and deletion, words like NQ and DQ are used. So insertion is equals to NQ operation, and deletion is equal to DQ operation. Now suppose I inserted some random numbers such as say 12, 16, 30, 55, and the order of insertion is, first I inserted 12, 16, 30, 55. Now when I apply, we'll start with DQ first. When we apply DQ operation, deletion takes place at the front end. Okay, deletion takes place at the front end and a Q becomes like this. Okay, and 16 would become our front element now. Now again we'll take that Q after deletion of 12. Now we want to insert a value here now. Again, in that case we'll use NQ operation and maybe we can insert some value like 25. After applying this operation, our Q will look like this. Insertion will take place at the rear end. So that's all for today, guys. Thanks for watching. In the next video I will explain Q using linked list and Q using arrays by writing a C program. So thanks for watching.